Welcome back to Minecraft Gaeilge. Those noises you are hearing are not me. Those are some of the monsters in Minecraft. The moon is setting, so we'll start to venture out. There is a giant spider who is very angry at me for no good reason, and we will destroy him. Yay. The other monsters you are hearing are these guys. Little zombies. There are big zombies, and I'm sure there's some out here somewhere. I've, been not playing Minecraft for a little bit, so, I kind of went AFK here in this little iron farm. That's a topic for another day. In this episode episode 2, I wanted to actually speak more Gaelic. So that is what we are going to try and do. You can see I've named my bow here. Oh, there's a big zombie. There's another big zombie. The big zombies burn in the daylight, and the little ones do not. So we'll let him burn. So yeah, there's my bow. I named it Finn. Like Finn McCool. I used... my sword used to be named, My sword used to be named Cucullin. I wonder what happened to it. I must have lost it at some point. Oh, God, it's been a while. Okay. I'm going to return some of the sandstone. I'm going to take some of the sand. Sand. More sand. Great. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, let's check for other monsters really quick. Yeah, so I wanted to start episode of Doe off in a different biome in Minecraft. There are many different biomes, then they just keep adding more, which is fantastic. So we're going to quickly run over to where we start off last episode, the village. Maybe I'll run a little faster. Instead of walking, instead of actual, I don't know how you would say walking, but to walk is actual. So yeah, I wanted to throw some more Gaelic into the mix. So again, my name is Joe. Seosamh is ainm dom. That's probably as basic as we're going to get. Is Marikanak me? I'm an American. Tommy Itahoni in Connecticut. I live in Connecticut. That's going to be it for Gaelic for this episode of Doe, episode 2. And not again, I'm still very beginner in Irish Gaelic. So there's going to be not a lot spoken. It's going to be primarily English, but we're going to be learning together. Part of my theory and why I've been having so much trouble is that, see how we transform from sand to like this plain biome? Isn't that cool? The world is so much bigger. If you're not familiar with Minecraft, it's so much bigger. So we'll really get to see a lot as the episodes progress. But I just wanted to show you something different. Yeah, so, part of my theory as to why I'm not doing so well with the language is because I don't use it. And I don't use it because, maybe I'm not very confident in using it. And to that point, I'm not confident because I don't use it. It's a vicious cycle. So part of me trying to be better is trying to actually use it. Finding places where I can just shove it in. And that's what this beginners series is going to be. It's going to be all about just trying to use Gaelic more often than not. So if you caught it in the first episode, I did say Ihewa, which means good night. I said it as the moon was setting. I'm going to get rid of... That's some string there. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to... Oh, look at that. I already have glass in here. That's great. That's great. What I wanted to do... Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. So you can cook things in these furnaces in Minecraft. Like, if you're not familiar with Minecraft, I'm not gonna explain everything I do. It would just take too long. The primary focus here is going to be um, learning Gaelic as best we can. Um, so I kind of want to tidy up my house a little bit today, in addition to throwing in that Gaelic I threw in earlier. And like I said, that's probably going to be as much Gaelic for this episode as we're going to have. If I manage to find other words I can use, that would be great. But, yeah. Why don't we do this? So, I mentioned I'm making this beginner's village to be all these kinds of little houses. I made my house bigger, of course. This is going to be on top more. So a big house. You can see it's in the same style, but it's much bigger. And then this is going to be the standard size of house or tak for the rest of the houses. And as I let people on the server, obviously they'll be free to expand into other places. But this is going to be like the main village, especially for beginners. And basically, excuse me, thinking about what I want to do here. So, yeah, I'm going to let people, as they come onto the server, branch out, build their own houses in different areas, but, I really want everybody to kind of congregate in this little, neighborhood, which I know the word was it, Coruscant, maybe? Something like that? I should have looked it up. Yeah. Awesome, now we've got that terrible dirt out of the windows there. Which is great. So maybe I'll stop tidying up my house and start tidying up some of the others. So yeah, people, will be able to build shops, as we discussed Shopana or something to that effect. More than one shopa, more than one shop. And, yeah, so I'm thinking like there'll be a business district over here or something, and people will be able to trade goods and talk to each other and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. I want to also, in addition to obviously speaking Gaelic, I mean, we'll talk about various things. I want to try and steer away from politics as much as possible, but, I want to focus on, topics as far as learning the language and resources to do that and various forms of entertainment that isn't Irish. For example, one of the things I started off with this episode is saying, Seosamh is ainm dom. My name is Joe. A while back ago, I saw a great little video short that was submitted to, I believe, the Boardscanan Nairn, the Irish Film Board. It may not have been that, it may have been something else, but it was called You Ming is ainm dom. And it's a great little short. If you have the chance, you can, look it up on YouTube. It's spelled Y-U space Ming, M-I-N-G, is ainm dom, I-S space A-I-N-M space D-O-M. And it's a great little short. It's very entertaining. It's about this young man, unfair Og, young man from China. He's kind of bored with his life, and he decides he wants to make a change. Oh, I did not have to go all the way back here for more glass. What am I doing? I could have just made it down in the houses somewhere there. So, he gets bored with his life in China. He's in a kind of dead-end job. And he goes to the library. He spins a globe. He wants to pick some place somewhere else in the world that he could learn the language, move to, and, just change his scenery, live life. So he spins the globe and his finger lands on Ireland. He does all his research. He, finds out the primary language is Gaelic. So takes the only uh, he takes the only book. Oh, I didn't grab any of that stuff here. He takes the only book in the library that's learning Gaelic, and he learns Gaelic for like 6 months, and then he packs up his stuff in one bag and he moves to Ireland. And he gets off the plane and he's able to read all the signs because all the signs are in Irish, and he can find out where he needs to go. But then he starts talking to people and no one understands a word he's saying. And the video goes on for a little bit more, and I won't spoil it for you, but it's got a nice little ending to it. It's very well done, highly entertaining, so I suggest you check it out. Regardless of what your level of speaking Irish is, it's definitely worthwhile to check it out because it's pretty entertaining, and obviously the whole thing's not in Irish, so check that out if you got a chance. Again, that's YU space MING space IS space AINM, that's spelled correctly, space DOM. Yuming is Anam Dom. And we're coming up on nightfall here again, so it's going to be about a 10-minute episode. So we're going to call it here. That's going to be episode of Doe. I will see you next time. Ihewa. I'll actually go sleep in the bed over here. In my talk. In my talk, my house. Laba. Bed. Laba. Ihewa.